Alright, what's up, guys? So, Laura, because I imagine like the fours are A's. So, anyways, I feel like if I did, no, I had to react to one of her videos before, but I feel like it probably, I was struggling a little bit to read that. I have like a memory where I felt like I struggled, but anyways, nah, let's go ahead, check out this video. This video is titled Celebrity Interviews Gone Wrong. Yeah, because sometimes, like, it could be a 50-50 thing where sometimes the celebrity is just being weird, but I feel like it's like a high 50 of the interviewees, or not interviewees, the interviewer. Okay, yeah, the interviewer. They go and they be asking some like, oh, off the wall questions. Like they'll go, so like for an example, let's say it's me, and let's say I had like a wife that cheated on me with like 15,000 men in 1 year or something. That would be a crazy story, and I think that probably would be the most talked about thing. But let's just say if I didn't want to talk about that, right? And I'll be on the interview and he'll just be all like, oh yeah, so it's like, how's YouTube going? I'm like, oh yeah, it's going good, working on some stuff right now. It's like, oh, how's the Twitch streams? Oh, Twitch streams going good. What about your wife cheating on you with 15,000 men? Let's sit down there. Well, first, let's just get a commercial break out the way. But yeah, when we come back, yeah, let's I'm like, bro, I said I didn't want to talk on that. Like, why would you ask me that? I said that numerous times. I didn't want to talk on that. Like, I just, and some of them, I knew those guys because they were some of my friends. And so I'm like, that's bringing back too many bad men. But I'm saying, like, the interviewer, they'll do some stuff like that. So, yeah, I think it's going to probably be a lot of times, like, where, yeah, they just, them people that be doing them interviews, it's just, bro, you don't know how to do interviews. So, but anyways, guys, if you haven't, make sure you go subscribe to Laura for more videos like this. And that being said,
I think back to you talking about people on
yeah,
social...
Joe Budden. Nah, I didn't even realize, like, just based off of this, I didn't see like what was going on. But then once when it got to like when the camera, the second camera, yeah, then I was like, yeah, Joe Budden, he's gonna get you to that point where it's like, I don't want to be here no more.
I think back to you talking about people on social media and how easily they're swayed with opinions that we can put out
like,
there.
why you think Roy and Mal
left?
left?
Nikki hate train. No, I don't think you started that, but I think addressing it adds to it.
And then when I don't address it, then what? Let people keep on believing lies about me?
I'm not saying it's fair.
You sound crazy. If every day I go outside and say, I just saw Rory in the cafeteria sticking a broom up someone's ass.
Oh,
and then I go on Queen Radio where there's millions of listeners and I said, yo, you know that dude Rory, right? Why I just seen him stick a broom up a nigga ass in the cafeteria? Are you allowed to, should you not defend that? Millions of people, whether they know you or not, will now know. And whether it's true or not, will say, you have stuck a broom up a nigga's ass.
Great.
Is that okay? The next Queen Radio, I'm gonna start a lie about you. I'm gonna start a lie about you.
That's my favorite show.
It's not cool. It's not cool. It's not cool. Let me tell you something. You might laugh and say it's cool, but when it's a bunch of celebrities out here taking fucking drugs and committing suicide and killing themselves, it's not fucking cool. It's not fucking cool because you niggas think because it's not on you when the heat is not on you, of course it's cool. If you felt the heat, it would not be fucking cool, my nigga.
Nikki, I agree.
It would not be cool, my nigga.
We'll see you very soon.
I feel like I'm understanding like some of the things that she's saying, and yeah, it's like when you do hear some things about you, like you are gonna want to address it. I've done it numerous times, but it gets to a point where it's like, hey, you know what? If you know it's a lie, and then the people around you know that it's a lie, fam, that it's something where I'm like, I'm not even gonna trip about it, cause yeah, it's just stuff that you gotta laugh about. I remember one. It was a rumor that a YouTuber that I was beefing with at the time, he was trying to start saying that I was adopted, and it's one of those things where I was like, I don't see why that would be a problem if I was adopted, but I'm not, I guess. Like if but if that's the narrative that you want to put out there and things, then I guess it would be crazy if he just got like two random people and say, oh yeah, these are TMossBoss's adopted parents and stuff. And I'm like, I've never even seen those people. I'm like, the dude, he looked familiar, but I'm like, I don't know. That'd just be a figment of my imagination. Like I don't know what's going on. So, but what could you possibly say to Taylor Swift to like upset her? Nah, let's see this.
Nice to see you. I think you need to have a shower now.
I
I agree, and I'm not offended that you said that. There's a lot going on, and none of it's good here.
So I remember.
That's not, there's things that you just don't say to a woman. That's one of them. You don't tell a woman that she needs to shower. Like, it's one of those things where it's like she should just know. But that's up to her to say. Like, that's like, I ain't gonna say anything that's like alluding to that she needs to take a shower. I'm just gonna be like, oh yeah, congratulations on the show, all that other stuff. Yeah, I know it, like, a lot was probably going on up there and things, but yeah, that you don't just about like, oh yeah, you need to shower. Like, if it's one thing though, it's one thing if it's like maybe like I guess because like people are like, what if it's like your best friend or sister or cousin or something. Maybe, but not like somebody that I don't really know like that. So
that Joan Rivers made me feel horrible about. She was like, I heard you gained weight, but you look great to me. And I'm like, thank you.
Wow.
Now I have to go sing live at the Oscars with Whitney Houston on stage in front of the entire world. But anyway, God bless her.
Oh yeah, this one. Yup.
Oh my God, a dream. There you go.
Yeah, it's like you can't do that to people. And it's like, and I know he had to like feel him pulling away, then he's like pulling him closer and things, trying to get, you can't do that to people and things. That's why he got a pimp slap, because it's like, you can't do that to people. You can't pull them in closer when they trying to, because it's like, luckily it was just that. It could have been, I guarantee and I promise you, let me think of somebody that he wouldn't have done that to. Maybe Samuel L. Jackson, but I feel like he seems like he's crazy enough to where he would try it on, like, especially an older Samuel L. Jackson. But he wouldn't have done it to, like, Come Into America, or what was that one movie of Samuel L. Jackson? He was like, I think he was like a drug addict, I believe, in there, that he went to his parents' home, and then the dad got mad and shot and killed them and stuff. He wouldn't have did it to that Samuel L. Jackson. Maybe, like, the Avengers, like, that Samuel L. Jackson and things, but no, not like earlier, ages of Samuel L. Jackson. So I'm trying to think of somebody else. He definitely wouldn't have did to, who was it, the rapper, YG, he wouldn't have did. I'm like thinking of like some dudes where it's just, Mark Henry, he wouldn't have done it to. I'm saying there's people he wouldn't have did it to. He thought, oh, Will Smith, he don't seem like he gonna go and have an over the top reaction over it, so, yeah. He's embarrassed.
My question. First of all, I'm sure you spend all day in the chair for makeup. So how long are you in the makeup chair for Maleficent? No. I meant like the special effects. And do you ever come home in the makeup and prank your kid?
Do you know what? I actually pranked my kids when I first did Maleficent, and I scared one of my kids.
I would totally do that.
That again.
How did you do it? Did you
the Tony Stark character, and did you?
I don't know, like that. I guess like it's just you misunderstand the question. I don't feel like that was bad though, cause that's something where I'm like I don't think it was bad. Like she has to understand. Like she has to know she's talking about the movie. But I don't know. I know there's been at times where somebody's been saying something to me, and then my mind's been just somewhere else completely. And then they have to like kind of reword it differently. So, but anyways.
I would totally do that.
That again.
How did you do it? Did you?
The Tony Stark character, and did you learn anything throughout the 3 movies that you made? And to Scarlett, to get into the shape of Black Widow, did you have anything special to do in terms of the diet? Eat some specific food or that sort of thing?
Like, how come you get like the really interesting like existential question, and I get the like rabbit food question?
Are you the fat guy?
It's like people. I heard what the beginning of that question, but it's like people. If you're the guy or girl that goes around interviewing people, do not talk on their weight. Do not talk on their, unless that's something that they want to talk on. But if not, then fam, ask them normal questions, bruh. But anyway.
In Hollywood still, or is everybody like look at you and they're like, oh wow, this is great. Now you're healthy.
Do you have any other questions that are?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Forgive me if this is rude. I just want to try one thing.
Okay.
Anton.
Yeah, these late night shows, they always. It's one thing if they're friends. If they're not friends, it's like, bro, remove your aura away from my aura. Like, Go away. Get out of here. We're here to talk on a movie, TV. I assume maybe Friends, that, unless, or something else. I don't know. Maybe the movies because she was in Leprechaun, but I don't know. But remove your soul away from mine. Yeah, them late night shows, bro. I think I remember I saw a video a while back, and some of them late night shows, they be doing some weird stuff on there, man. Especially them older ones. Yeah, it's like that's.
People are saying that that you're pregnant. There's rumors.
Don't discuss that.
All right. Well, you don't have to.
No,
answer.
that's okay. No, honestly,
you
how
don't
do
have to
I- how
answer
do
me.
I-
Let's just toast with champagne and decide
But
if.
they've been saying that since we. I can have some champagne. It's just fattening. So,
You can't
know.
have champagne?
That's not champagne because you can't.
No, it
have
is.
Is it really?
Yeah. You want to taste it?
I can't believe you did this to me, Ellen.
What?
Wow.
No.
Are you trying
I'm
to
not
just-
going to ask you if you're pregnant
This
or not.
is
I'm just
peer
going to
pressure.
say.
Ellen, though, I feel like that, yeah, she's, I mean, the woman was scaring people, like, all throughout her show. And I don't know. I feel like Ellen is one of those people where she's just cool with everybody, you know, so.
You see what Ellen is doing? This is peer pressure.
No. Let's toast to you not being pregnant. If you're not pregnant, then we should.
My goodness.
Wow.
I can't believe it.
Wow. Straight set her up.
How about to the future?
Yeah. You can
and
really-
for both of our futures, who knows what they hold?
Who knows? All right, go ahead.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
It's too early for me. I only drink at 3 p.m.
Yeah.
And so,
Wow.
did you ever see the movie Lady and the Tramp?
Yes, I have.
Okay. So,
Bruh.
if you would put that in one end, and I will put this in my mouth, and we will get...
Wow.
Molly.
Yeah, Molly's gone. There is no more Molly. And then,
That's crazy.
All right. There you go.
Dude, I get that, you know, if you got like a celebrity crush, it's like, all right, yeah, cool, have a celebrity crush. Me, my thing is this, like, I know people would be like, they ask me like, okay, me in that scenario, what would you do? You have a celebrity crush on Rihanna. What are you doing? She's on your show. I'm cracking jokes about it. I know if I do have a shot, then I have a shot. But if I don't, then it's like, bruh, yeah, I'm cracking jokes about it. But it's like, I'm not going to get myself in a situation where, like, okay, let's say some stuff goes down, and then people are bringing this up, like, oh yeah, remember that time when TMossBoss was trying to kiss Rihanna on, that sentence just like, I want to laugh now, because I just know that'll never happen, but I'm just saying, like, it's one of those things where it's like, nah, it's weird, bruh. So I guess even some of the newer late night show, they be doing some weird stuff on there too, but anyways.
That was good. And now... By the way, I had that one up my nose.
Wow.
April Fools.
Let's talk about Bohemian Rhapsody, because if I had your email or your phone number, I would have called you a gazillion times and said, dude, you were unbelievable. You were unbelievable in this movie.
You have my email and phone number.
That's true, but I decided to not call you up. I flipped out. You were.
Aren't you supposed to be in rehab?
Okay, I guess. I think I remember this one. But yeah, I guess I don't know. It's just that last one. Like, let me just see it again, just
my nose.
Cause
April Fools.
Let's talk about Bohemian Rhapsody, because if I had your
it was awkward,
email
if
or your phone
anything,
number, I would have
but
called you a gazillion times and said, dude,
You
you
do
were
have
unbelievable. You were unbelievable
You
in
have
this
my
movie.
email and phone number.
That's true, but I decided to not call you up.
that was just awkward.
I flipped out. You were.
Aren't you supposed to?
Yeah, that just came off as more as awkward than like like a shocking factor. But this one though, yeah, David Letterman, he would say some things, and it's like, bro, don't say
Aren't
that.
you supposed to be in rehab now?
Yeah.
Do you not watch anything that goes on?
I
Are you
do.
a tabloid now?
Now here's what
May 2nd.
I was under the May 2nd.
Yes.
And how long will you be in rehab?
3 months.
How many times have you been in rehab?
7.
Why is this?
And how will this time be different?
She's looking at somebody, like, she's not just looking at the audience. No, she's looking at somebody that she knows, and she's like, what did I tell you? Like, I could tell that was a conversation. There was a conversation prior beforehand where she probably was like, whoever she was looking at, she's like, I know he's going to ask me about rehab. Like, he's definitely going to ask me about something rehab related. And yeah, that's wild. That's some crazy stuff, man. Music, TV shows, movies, literally writing a book, playing video games. There's so many different things you could talk about with somebody, but the dark stuff, I don't get that.
What are they rehabbing, first of all? What is on their list?
Yeah, what are they going to
work on? When
you could just like see her face. She's like, I shouldn't have taken up this interview.
Through the door.
We didn't discuss this in the pre-interview.
No, but it'll be 3 months, and
no, I think to be honest, I'm the happiest when I'm working and the healthiest, and I think this is an opportunity for me to, focus on what I love in life, and I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's a blessing.
That's good
to be able to, perhaps a lifesaver, a career saver.
Yeah.
Is it like alcohol? Do you drink too
much? We've discussed this in the past.
Did we really? When did we discuss?
Well, because
I'm the one who's having the blackouts. So now, when you go to the rehab, what do they do?
We have to work here for a movie.
We have to what?
Let's stay on the positive.
Oh,
aside from that side of the positive.
Yeah. All right.
Come on now.
Okay,
yeah, that's a conversation that you have, like, maybe. If that person, if they're willing to talk about it, yeah, you have a conversation like that behind the scenes. But, like, on a, public, like, platform and stuff, yeah, you talk on things that's, like, appropriate, like, that's, yeah. I can, I guess if he wanted to continue having the show, he very well can, but if there's a reason why his show's not on the air anymore, it's probably because of stuff like this. It's like, bro, people don't want to go up on there and start talking about something troubling in their life. They want to talk on, like, say, she got a movie coming out, so talk on the movie. Fam, there's literally so many questions you could ask, like, okay, how long was the recording process for the movie? Like, did you need to audition, or did they just, contact you and say, hey, we got this movie for you, think you'd be perfect for it? Like, did you do any stunts? Did you do, like, any other things in the movie? Did you have any say-so in the movie? Is there gonna be a sequel? Is there gonna be a franchise? Is, there gonna be a video game? You gonna make a soundtrack? Bro, there's so many things you can ask a person. I'm like, bro, come on now. Like, that, I have to say, like, if there's, when a person goes onto a show one time, because they don't really it's probably because of stuff like this, and they don't really be messing with people like that. So yeah, this is kind of hard to watch.
I've been here since I was 7.
7 years old. How many times do you think you've been here?
I wouldn't know. I'll have to find out in rehab.
Because of the jokes and stuff, but yet you have enough spine, enough sense of yourself, enough poise to come out here and talk to me.
It's like, I have people that do stuff like that where it's like, oh, they'll give you like some backhanded like compliment. They're like, oh yeah, it's like it's so, they're like, they'll say something like, yeah, that was crazy. Last week I saw you doing crack, but you're doing good. You look good. And it's like, why did you feel like you need to mention that? I was like, bruh, that wasn't even me. That was a doppelganger. That was like that. It's just, I'm saying, like, it's crazy when people, when they do things like that, they'll try to, they'll insult you, or they'll compliment you first and then insult you, or they'll, other way around. It's like, people, I'm telling you right now, if Lindsay Lohan, if she doesn't talk to David Letterman on a regular basis, I can see why, this man's not really a person you want to talk to, especially if he's going to be saying something. I'm pretty sure he's cool with people that he's cool with, but, people that he ain't really cool with, it's like he's thinking along the lines like, well, I don't know this girl, so let me just talk on, or it could be a situation where he just doesn't ever want her on the show again. It's like, okay, bruh, then why would you even take her in on an interview and stuff? Like, it's just some crazy stuff, man. Yeah, something behind the behind scenes is that I feel like that's not it, but something outside behind the scenes. No, that's not a proper way of saying. Just somewhere outside of all of this, like something went down that we don't know about. So.
All right, that's enough.
I thought this was going to be vodka.
Oh. Now, you gotta stop drinking. They don't let you drink in rehab.
It was a joke.
I know.
I mean,
I wish you'd come out with the tags on your dress, though.
I know, it would have been so funny.
Yeah. We'll do
It's
that.
not funny because
do that on Fallon.
it's hurtful towards me. No, I love seeing you.
Yeah, I love seeing you. Honestly,
I do.
It's nice. Oh,
Stop.
Oh, she's tearing up a little bit. God.
Yeah, that's just, shout out to Lindsay Lohan. Like, she's somebody where it's like when you hear things about her, I don't know. I'm like, hey, look, to me, it looked like that woman's living her life. So I think that's all that should really matter. But it's like, I feel like that, like, at the time of, like, that whole thing, like, it was at a point in time. And I mean, it's still kind of like that to this day, but like, there's just the public, they care too much about a celebrity's personal life. Like, it's private for a reason, just like how everybody else's life in this world is private. It's like, yeah, you got some people out there where they're open, and they talk on stuff. And yeah, and it's like you ain't gonna really get anything out of them because they done said things on social media, then said things on videos, and like whatever. Like me, for an example, like me, I don't have nothing to hide. I talk on whatever I want to talk on. So, but yeah, it's stuff like that. It's it's like if it's a person's personal life, it's like it's a person's personal life. That's just stuff that I guess understand it. Maybe if I was like in that celebrity fame, then I possibly could understand some of it. But even then, I just still wouldn't understand like the level of disrespect. It's like there's just a level that you don't reach. David Letterman, he reached that level, and so that's something where it's like, yeah, like I said, like if Lindsay Lohan and David Letterman, if they don't be having like regular conversations and stuff, yeah, then we can see why and things. So, but yeah, that was a pretty crazy video. Make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Laura for more videos like this. Like, subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.